We're going to be live in 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yep, we're good.
In-game chat?
We're good. Yep, we're in.
We're in?
We're in.
Okay. After what setup? Testing. Okay, everybody, we have 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Mic test, mic test. Hello. Hey. Y'all, we got 60 seconds. Hello and welcome. Test, test. Yep. 9, 8, 7, 6. You all good to go? Hello and welcome to the Scatterbolt channel, and today, this may look unfamiliar to you, but I'm here in the Newegg Gamer Zone. This is a brand new space created by Newegg in partnership with Intel, because today we're celebrating Intel Gamer Days. So we've got a lot planned, especially this very awesome Marvel Rivals tournament we're going to have between creators and influencers, which I'm really excited to see. I have no clue what's going to happen, but I'm going to be joining in on all the fun, being the shoutcaster for this entire stream. That said, I think it's worth pointing out who is going to be participating in this tournament, because I think that'll entice some excitement amongst all of you. We have Snackson. She does some really cool PC content. She's going to be playing on a team along with Katie. Oh yeah, give it up for Katie. And next up, who do we have? We've got Skylar also joining in on the team. That is person number 3. And who else do we got? Ah, yes, the chair. Trisha Hirschberger. She's not here yet, but she is really experienced. She plays Marvel Rivals. I think she's going to put up some good excitement for today. Oh, we've got Quinn. He is a pro Fortnite, I think YouTuber, but also professional. I'm curious to see how his skills are going to blend into Marvel Rivals. He should be someone to look out for. Oh, we've got Peachy Tech. You probably recognize her. She makes a lot of really cool PC content on TikTok and other short form medias. She's going to be someone to look at as well. We've got someone, the first of someone from Newegg. We have Ben. Ben, I think, is going... He sounds like he's prepared, but we ultimately don't know. I think he's got confidence. Oh, okay. Don't discount Tintin. Tintin is also stepping in on behalf of Newegg. I think he's going to kill it. He could be the dark horse of the entire thing. We ultimately don't know. We have Kendall. She is an all-around fandom creator and streamer. I think she's been practicing. I hope so. Oh, okay. Spooky. We have Chet. He is a coach for Valorant, and I'm curious to see how much of that professionalism and being a coach is going to blend into Marvel Rivals in today's tournament.
Not at all.
If he chokes it though, ooh. Oh, we have Naomi. You may recognize her from previous hosting roles, like with IGN. It sounds like she's been practicing with Trisha, so I think she'll do all right. Okay. Oh my God, this guy. He is a 40K Warhammer YouTuber. He's got a big YouTube channel, and I'm sorry I forgot your name, but I hope you do really great in today's tournament. Great. Those are all the influencers taking part in today's tournament. Like I said, stay tuned. That's going to be soon going live on Newegg's Twitch channel. But if you're watching here from the Scatterville channel, you obviously are into PC gaming and hardware and computers, which is why I've got this right in front of me. This here is a PC any of you watching can potentially win. This is being hosted right now on newegg.com/IGD with Intel Gamer Days, and this is one heck of a PC from ABS Computers you could potentially win. It's got an Intel Core Ultra 9 285K, 8 cores, 16 E-cores, great efficiency, excellent multitasking capabilities, and my favorite, a really good DDR5 memory RAM controller. You can run some memory, I think at like 8,000 megahertz on this without any issue. Pretty cool. But in addition to that, who wouldn't want to win a PC with an RTX 5090 graphics card, 32 gigabytes of 6,000 megahertz memory, 2 terabytes of M.2 storage from Western Digital, as well as this ABS computer case, a Gambius cooler, and this is going to be, it's too fast. I mean, you're going to need a 4K monitor to fully harness the power of this PC because it's just going to be that crazy. But like I said, any of you have a chance to win this PC right now on newegg.com/IGD. But let's say you aren't one of the lucky few who are able to win this. You are still able to get a copy of Battlefield 6 with Intel Gamer Days on any qualifying CPU, graphics card, PC, and laptop purchases from Newegg. And I believe, in the case of a few laptops, you can actually receive this special edition Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition. Special edition. Anyways, there's a lot of cool things you can find with Intel Gamer Days happening right now, whether it's graphics cards, processors, PCs, laptops, any game you want to play. Intel is the way to go to level up your gaming. So soon we're going to be moving to the Newegg Twitch channel, so head on over to twitch.tv/Newegg to take part in this, not take part, but to look at all these different influencers and creators battle it out in Marvel Rivals, in Domination, King of the Hill. We don't know how feisty it's going to be, but I'm looking forward to it, and I hope the rest of you are as well. So don't forget to head on over to twitch.tv/Newegg, and let's watch the madness unfold. here on the couch. I'm here to help hold over from when the... We good? Alright, so I'm just here to help hold over the stream until we actually kick off for the tournament. It's going to be happening very soon, I think in about 10 minutes. I'm just here on the couch. I don't want to say it's a casting couch, but I'm just chilling right now. It looks like everyone is getting situated, they're getting their controls, they're getting their sensitivities ready for Marvel Rivals. In the case of Marvel Rivals, I'm curious to know what graphic settings they're using.
I have to go grab some upstairs, but I didn't read it. I can bring it back, it's just almost dead.
Alright, we're good, we're good.
Are you leaving?
Anyways. Oh yeah, you can put that over there.
Okay, attitude, roll, 5.10, pitch, 6-4.
Oh, we're getting ready. Hey, okay, here we go. We are live. We are getting ready to cover this Marvel Rivals tournament. I am joined by David.
Hi.
He's going to be helping me co-cast today and capture all the madness for the Marvel Rivals tournament. And I have one thing for the entire room to know. As you can see, there's 2 sets of 6 computers because there's 2 teams who are going to be battling it out in domination for Marvel Rivals. Something you gotta know that anyone in this room could participate in is a raffle to potentially win, I think, a computer. So we have 2 buckets, I believe, over there somewhere. Put your raffle into what you think, what team is going to win this entire tournament, whether it's going to be Team 1 or Team 2. That is something anyone could participate in. David?
I'm super stoked about all of this happening so far. I would love a new computer. I don't know about you, man. My computer's a few years old. It's getting there, man.
Let me tell you. Hopefully it has an Intel processor, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, sweet. Cool. Yeah, I mean, Who wouldn't want a free PC? But otherwise, we've got that going on over there. And like I said, we're going to be starting this Marvel Rivals tournament just in a little bit. But otherwise, David, a lot of people know who I am. I'm the PC gaming tech YouTuber. I'm the one who's talking about Intel, hardware, how these PCs are going to power up this tournament. But you're a little bit more into Marvel Rivals, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know of the game? And for those of you who are maybe unfamiliar with Marvel Rivals, what can we expect out of today's tournament potentially?
Wow, Marvel Rivals is one of the biggest games out right now. It is hot. Everybody's been playing it. You're going to see a team of 6 versus 6 people duke it out. And there's going to be 3 sets of heroes that you're going to be able to choose from. Either as tank or DPS for damage or support for healing. And so you're going to see all these people choose one category of these heroes, and they're going to be duking it out on the arena.
What would you say is going to be the ratio of different player types? So between tanks, DPS, and support, how many DPS could we see? How many tanks? What is that going to look like? Are we going to see potentially any differing strategies? People maybe going with 3 tanks versus 1 tank. Anything unusual we might see?
Wow, you just asked a controversial question. So
Is it controversial?
Yeah, somehow. So the standard team composition is going to be formed of 2 DPS, 2 tanks, and 2 healers. And anytime you're playing anything other than that, most people are going to say, you're trolling, you're such a bad player, what are you doing? But I personally think if you have triple supports, nobody on your team dies, you're golden, man. And you got to have a beefy front line to help out. And so if you have an unkillable team, you can't lose.
Interesting tactics. I hope people go with some interesting methods of setting up their team. I want to see if people try something with a bit of like flair, but ultimately, let's say versus Overwatch or other games like League of Legends, would you say Marvel Rivals has been kind of taking over that crowd a little bit?
Oh yeah, I would say so. That's kind of a heated water place that I'm gonna touch upon lightly. Marvel Rivals stole everybody's lunch when it first released last year, December 24, and players are slowly disseminating back now because everybody's like, we gotta get our player base back. Marvel Rivals has taken our lunch, and so a lot of these other games like Overwatch have released new modes like Stadium to try to combat that, and it is awesome.
Oh, okay. Would you maybe say the reason... Actually, let's just do this. Why do you think Marvel Rivals has been surging in popularity?
I think they have some really good skin lines, and their gameplay is pretty solid, honestly. I think they prioritized a lot more fun than balance, and so no matter what you play, you're gonna have a moment to shine, a moment to have fun, and so that's what everybody really likes to want in a game, right? They just want to have fun.
How I took it was, I thought that people got tired of Overwatch, people got tired of League of Legends, and they needed something different, and I feel like there's been a lot of games that have attempted to potentially regain that void almost, but Marvel Rivals coming out of nowhere and offering, like you said, solid gameplay, great characters to play, and new mechanics, and hopefully I think a balanced meta. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see. Maybe we'll see some exploits today.
Wow.
But otherwise, I think it's a perfect game to showcase not just this tournament, but the power of Intel products.
Yeah, I personally have a 6-core Intel processor in mind, and I know many of these computers have 20 or more cores in their computers, and so I am dying to get on one of these computers later down the line to play on these Intel computers.
Now, as you'll see in the Marvel Rivals gameplay, the actual graphics themselves is quite easy to run. However, what that means is if the graphics are easy to run, it's going to rely more on the CPU. And it sounds like we're almost about to get started. Is Skylar building up hype for a team? Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Alright, I think we're about to get in. And again, reminder, anyone who's in this room is eligible to enter a...
Looks like the players are choosing their heroes. I'm super excited to see what the competition is. I really like Chuck Sang's group here. I think our group is a phenomenal thing no matter what competition you go. This is going to put on walls so that your team can safely advance forward and able to put walls where the enemy can't retreat back into. So it's a very good play.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I am Groot.
No, I don't know what the time stream entanglement is.
I am Groot.
Yeah, man.
As soon as the brain
it
trust
looks like
tells
they're
the other
going with
gizmos,
a
we're all
one-team
going to go back home.
composition on Trish's team, and they are also going with a one-team composition
The
on
battle
Ben's
starts
team
in 5,
as well. We're still
4,
waiting on Lady
3,
Ben's to
2,
be careful.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
There it is. That's going to be Squirrel Girl that you see there. She is a very strong DPS champion that you can choose to play. She throws all these nuts at the enemy team that explode, and it's just a blast to play.
Play out in his favor, possibly.
Yeah, on all these shooter games, you're going to have a lot of skills that transfer from game to game. It's going to have a lot of differences. Oh man, we
got action.
Yeah.
First confrontation of the entire tournament.
Oh my goodness, you can see over here we have the Scarlet Witch. She's able to drain the damage, health of her enemies on the side. And we have another couple of kills on Trish's team.
Characters are falling left and right. It looks like blue team might need a little bit of help. Red team is doing okay. Yeah, red is fully up.
So you're gonna see this game mode is domination, where players are playing King of the Hill over a point. And, oh my goodness, what is that?
Oh, what?
I'm here with the wildest crosshair I've ever seen. This is crazy.
Man, me and my Counter-Strike experience would personally disagree with that. That is a wild crosshair. Okay, both teams are mostly up. All blue team catches the hits. Is red team gonna move?
We got Mr.
We got 1v1. It's getting close.
We gotta look out for one another.
Oh, the Hulk is just barely alive. Oh, red team holding it together. Come on, blue team.
Halfway point.
While they are fighting, the blue team is going to have to actually take control of the point after all getting all these kills. And it looks like red team still has control of the points, and they're still getting all the profits that they need to win. They're at 65% right now.
Oh man, red team. Looks like they had a pretty good, strong team composition. Ooh, you know what? Really might slowly pull back, I think. Yeah, it looks like they're now up. Hulk is receiving some support.
We have our first ult here. It's from Luna Snow. She's able to keep her entire team around the area, and so it's a very long boost for her team.
I don't have to be center stage.
They're gonna have to utilize their ult here for blue team to get onto the point. It looks like red team is going to take this first point. Oh my goodness! Let's go!
There is some animosity I see right now to my right. Oh, Skylar's really trying to get into the other team's head right now. He's standing up. And he's sitting back down. Maybe possibly a little bit frustrated.
So I feel like Team Blue is going to have to change up a lot of things to get on the next point this time around. What kind of changes are we going to see? Well, I can only tell next round.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, failure is the #1 way to get better in any game, so I hope Blue Team learns from this. They're able to hit a little bit harder and potentially secure some more points.
That's right. That's right. It's always interesting to see the new strategies that come up from the side that's losing. They always have to come up with new innovative ways to get onto the point. Hopefully they'll be able to use our ults this round. Something unique about Marvel Rivals is that you're able to carry on your ult charge from the first round to the second round. And you can see here that we have 3 people on the blue team with their ults. Hopefully they'll be able to ult to get onto that point and take control.
Before we get into the action, again, I want to remind everyone that there is a raffle right now that anyone in this room can go ahead and enter for a Switch Lite. Make your bets. Make sure you see if Team 1 or Team 2 is going to take it home.
We have a
team.
first
That was
two dead.
Oh, but no, some of blue team is down. Two of blue team. No, two of red team. Three of red team.
Oh my
An
goodness.
absolute reversal. Blue team is slowly putting it together.
Wow, neither team still has control of the point. They're fighting hard, neck and neck right now. We see the Punisher trying to shoot. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh, he gets the kill. Rich homie queen.
Double kill!
Stop this, man. Stop the Fortnite play, please.
Looks like red team has control of the point. They have a commanding lead from the first round.
You would agree, Twin has a strong vantage point here. It looks like he's got decent support in front of him to take damage.
About time I got a shield. Incoming!
We see our very own Newegg hotel player going forward.
I am ready to put on a show!
That right there is my friend Chin. He's doing very well for himself.
Oh, Hope going in. Uh-oh, get out of there.
I don't have to be center stage.
Red team. Blue team looked like they had a moment right there, but red team goes ahead and they are filling up that progress bar.
I can tell you, it does look like the two fights are getting pretty close, but the team that takes the point is going to be the winner.
I think blue team, they pulled back a little bit. They realized what's at stake. I think they're taking maybe a slightly more cautious approach, which in some ways might bait the other team to maybe push a little bit too much, potentially fall into a trap. I think maybe they're readjusting their tactics.
Blue team has two ults to work with. We see Squirrel's point of view. She finally ulted. They're getting on the point. Let's let the Squirrel lead the charge.
I'm feeling good! Please, we're hurt.
Okay, we are in the thick of it. Some of red team is taking damage. Some of red team is taking damage.
It's a fantastic ulted, and in retaliation, we got the Silver Soldier going in. He did ult in, but they did take him down in the air. Red team at 90%, and blue team got one more ult to leverage to get onto that point.
Oh, now it's thick. They're very much in the thick of it. Ooh! Quinn has to respawn. Blue team trying to make a final last-minute effort, but it is not enough.
Wow, what an epic victory that they got.
Oh man, Skylar doing his best to inject some energy into this team. I love it. Never give up.
Alright, we have a question from Jordan Yee. What kind of GPUs are being used for the competition?
Yeah, competitors. Easy one. Make it brief. RTX 5070. That's what's in all of these computers, along with, I think, an Intel Core Ultra 7265KF. So just a hair below the Core Ultra 9 variant, but still extremely capable, high clock speeds, all that good stuff. But thanks for your question, Jordan. Oh, man. I think we're all taking a little bit of a breather from that.
That was a great match.
Ooh, I think there's some conversing between the two teams. Energy, okay. Let's see, if there's any more questions, feel free to ask them away in the chat. We'll gladly answer any of them.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what are some of your favorite heroes that you are willing to play in Marvel Rivals. I was very thankful Marvel Rivals released, and they introduced a slew of new DC characters that I had never known about. And so when I got to know a lot of these other characters, I became invested in their stories. There was a lot of great content to be able to read about Jeff the Land Shark. He's becoming the most popular character right now with his cute shark face.
I think I've heard even from the developers, they are willing to go the lengths to add extremely obscure characters just to further add more variety and more balance to the game. I can't pull up any examples off the top of my head, but that's just such an awesome use of creativity from the license that they have for Marvel Rivals. There's a reason why this game is popping off right now, and certainly a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, the Marvel Rivals developers have put in a lot of work into this game. They've been communicating heavily with the player base about all of their skin lines, so their visuals and their graphics, but most importantly, their matchmaking system. They released a a blog about matchmaking algorithms and equations to tell players we have worked really hard on our matchmaking system, and time will tell if players agree or disagree with how they've set up their systems.
Now, I do owe it to tell you guys who are watching, yes, there is a giveaway you guys who are watching can participate in. This is a different one. If you go to newegg.com/IGD with partnership with Intel and Intel Gamer Days, you have a chance to win this very expensive, very premium ABS computer featuring an Intel Core Ultra 9 285K, RTX 5090, and other various components that I think are simply overkill, but for the average user, will be a very future-proof and very complete PC that will not just be great for 4K gaming now, but possibly even more higher frame rate, low-resolution gaming in the future. Heck, you can probably... It's a shoo-in for GTA 6 when that eventually comes out on PC. But otherwise, that is open to anyone who is watching this live stream. You have a chance to win that excellent ABS gaming PC. Once again, newegg.com/IGD. Ooh, and I should also mention... The eventual winners of this tournament are going to be receiving a very cool trophy. I think there's going to be a ceremony. We'll see what happens. But I can see all the individual trophies to my right. This is a real deal. And it looks like the two teams, they're slowly reorganizing. They're getting ready to make that second push for the next round. All right. Ooh. It sounds like they want one more.
Oh,
it sounds like they want one more.
An encore game in the works.
Wait, we're currently hearing some conversations.
Man, I can't wait to get on one of those computers later. I come to this room, and it's just beautiful.
Oh, yeah. We are going again one more time. Which was a completely intentional move, by the way.
Wow, one more game. Let's get it started. Hopefully, Blue Team will be able to come up with new strategies to get onto that point.
If Blue Team are going to show their merit, this is their chance. We want to see some close fights, close team battles. I want to see them pull it off.
I would love to see a different team composition from the Blue Team. Maybe, hopefully, see my favorite composition. 2 tanks, 1 DPS, and 3 supports. If you have an unkillable team, you can't lose.
Pick your hero.
Very true.
Or villain.
Okay, they are selecting their heroes. Oh, Chet again going with Brute.
If it worked once, no reason to change anything, right? It looks like Red Team's picking mostly the same characters. We have a Brute and another Scholar, which are the Red Team. Locked in.
And before we kick off this final game, I'm going to remind everyone in the room, there is a raffle right now to choose between which team you think is going to ultimately win this whole tournament for either or for the Switch Lite. Very happy to see this just happen one more time. Maybe there's some grievances on these different players just to get them off their shoulders and just go for it, see what they can pull off.
Mortals are so adept at wielding chaos magic. You have caught my attention, witch.
Should I take that as a compliment or a warning?
And we are 15 seconds away for all the marbles.
For all the marbles in the rivals?
You know, for bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
For bragging rights.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Here we go. The two teams are assembling, and before we get to the action, once again, anyone is eligible to enter the newegg.com/IGD giveaway. Blue team immediately going in.
Wow, there's a slew of bullets flying in from both teams. I love to see that Brute and Rocket are doing their team-up ability. That means that Brute gets to give Rocket a ride on his shoulder while they duke it out. It gives them a lot of bonuses.
Oh, look at that. Red team. 3 of them down. Blue team still standing.
Blue team healing.
Oh, looks like blue team has on the point. They have 8%, which is great. A huge change from last time. I think the beginning of every round is the most important. It sets the tone for the rest of the match. And with red team on the back end of the foot, we're only going to have to see what red team has to come up with.
Goodbye. I like the cold.
Oh man, blue team holding strong. So our red team. They've learned. The previous round taught them. Oh wow, Captain America going straight in.
Mr. Bricky coming in the front lines with Captain America. He's running and trying to get all the opportunities he can find.
Blue team are trying their best to hold that point. Red team just don't seem they're able to push in. Quinn is doing a lot of damage for right now. No one can really touch him.
Quinn's a Fortnite player, right?
Oh, Quinn's activated. This is going to be really neck and neck. Blue team, they easily have a chip on their shoulders. They want this victory.
What a crazy turn of events. It looks like red team is finally going to be taking back the point.
Oh my goodness. Blue team have to pull it together. They did so much great work holding that vantage point. But now red team are making a little bit of inbounds.
Come on, come on.
Wherever they are, they don't look
Penny Parker, when she ults, she feels invincible to me. I hate it when she ults. She runs around your entire team, scattering mines and has lots of webs.
Oh, and that character is down.
I can hear the team comms from the distance. Chat, 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 chat. I love to see it. Come on.
Ooh.
It looks like the map is coming down. Something else I love about Marvel Rivals is the way that the maps are so destructible. You're going to see a whole ceiling collapse like you just did here.
Whole team might have collapsed, yes, but now all of blue team is back up. It is truly going to come down to this. The percentages are about equal between the two teams.
Every time I see Ken Wu just crosshairs, man, that is crazy. It's not even centered right. Look at it. Oh, we have Russo coming in from chat.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, I just heard some groans coming from the team.
This is a very close match. Both teams are about 70%.
Two of blue are down, one of red is down.
Looks like we still have a couple ults from blue team, and Luna Snow has ulted for her team.
All of red team is back up now at full strength. They are looking like they might take this, but I would not rule out blue team just yet.
That was a little messed up there.
Tenfen from CA says, I heart Incha. Well, Tenfen, we love you.
I'm good to go.
Oh, we get some applauses from one team. Oh, that is red team.
And red team takes the point. I love to see the turnaround there. Blue team really started off strong, and they were like 2/4 of the way there.
Well, we have to admit, blue team had them for that first part of the game, and man, I think if they can just put it together, we'll have a very close game on our hands.
Yeah, it looks like they're all standing up, trying to get the communication in order and figure out a new strategy.
Ooh, okay. It looks like they're pumped up and they're ready for this next round right here.
I think it's really important to have that morale built up, because when you start playing competitive games and you start tilting, oh, you're done.
Let's just see how much grit blue team has. They may have faced 3 defeats so far, but if they can at least take one victory back, that'll something they can definitely hold on their shoulders going out of this tournament.
Blue team, I'm rooting for you.
Come on, blue team. Anyways, we are going into this next round here, once again, powered by Intel Gamer.
I play Marvel Rivals on my own personal computer, and the graphics are not this good. I gotta get these Intel cores into my computer personally.
And actually, if you look at that frame rate meter on the right, you can see every single one of these computers are getting about 400-ish frames per seconds while they are in the middle of their gameplay. Once again, Marvel Rivals not necessarily the hardest game to run graphically, but when your CPU comes in and it pulls up that frame rate, you need a fast product. We have that Ultra 9, or actually Ultra 7, putting in the work. And so much happening on screen. Tell me what's going on, David.
Dude, it looks like blue team has the high ground and they're trying to find an opening while red team is on the point. They're at 16% currently and they're defending what they're best. It looks like both teams are ulting. Luna Snow is ulting on the point to heal her entire team while Eddie Parker is running around spreading mines to deal damage to everybody in vicinity. We have Hulk jumping around. He's getting kind of low, trying to retreat back to his team right now. It looks like a couple team members from blue team have perished so far and red team is going to hold the point for this fight.
And once again, just to remind everyone, hardware is not of the limitation here. This is all down to the players. Again, the performance of each of these computers with those Intel Core Ultra processors is enough. So everyone is truly on a level playing field in this tournament.
Their team's capture progress has passed.
That's right, and it's looked like I just heard a blue ultimate to stagger a couple members on blue team. So when you get onto a fight, you want to make sure you have your entire team 6v6, right? But to prevent that, group took down a couple of members of the enemy team early so that it would be like a 4v6 fight, and that's going to be very disadvantaged for the blue team.
I'll get you next time.
Oh, some frustrations coming out from a team.
Us against the world.
Oh, looks like we have a support ult to save us help.
They've almost got it.
It's very important to keep yourself alive in this game.
Looks like Snacks had to get out of there for the betterment of their team.
Your failure
There's a
was
1v1. Oh! One of the Newegg hosts are down.
I like to go by this quote that was taught to me by a friend who was kind of my mentor in gaming. If you think you're about to die, no.
Oh, wow. Well, I think that settles it. Red team probably had this whole tournament on lock.
Wow. That's crazy to see. You know, we were only planning to play one game, best of three.
Best of three?
Best of three, but it looks like everybody wanted to play another game, and the results did not change. Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations to Red Team. And for those of you who correctly picked them for the raffle, you are entered in to win potentially a Switch flight. So excellent. Otherwise, if you are watching this live stream, you're welcome to enter the Intel Gamer Days giveaway happening on newegg.com/IGD. And once again, if you want to get the most out of your next gaming PC build, consider Intel. Level up your gaming with any of their processors or graphics cards. That's all I got to say. What about you?
You know, I'm stoked. I get to do what I love here, which is look at games and look at computer parts. And being able to do all of that in this room has been fantastic. I want to thank all of our sponsors and all of our partnerships that we've had. And I got to go home and get myself an Intel processor when I get home. 20 cores, I'm looking at you.
Great. It looks like the two teams are congratulating each other. And I think that's going to be it for today's live stream with Newegg at the Gamer Zone. And there you have it. That is our Marvel Rivals tournament, taking the advantage of Intel Gamer Days and their products.
All right. My name is David St. Tier.
I'm Scatterbolt.
And thank you for joining.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. I can barely hear. All right. Oh, hey. Hi, everybody. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for participating. If I could have team first place up here. That's us. All right, it's time for us to present the first ever Intel Gamer Days Cup right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, team first place, get the trophies and run.
Wait, did they just steal our trophies?
No, it was just a joke. Everybody, congratulations to the actual winner, Trisha. This belongs to you. Give it up for Trisha, everybody. Thank you for following me on that.
My team kicked butt. It was all the team.
They did, and for kicking butt, they all get these smaller trophies. Yay! Come on up and get your trophy. Oh, who was it? Here you are.
Good job, guys.
All right, Trisha, do you want to give thanks to your team? Tell them how much it means.
I do. My team kicked absolute booty. Before we did any of our matches, we decided who was going to be what, and made sure we had a nice, well-rounded team and gave each other pro tips, and it was awesome. But yeah, here, let's get the whole team in here. Scoochy, scooch, scooch, scooch. Yay for program feed. So we can all see what's up here. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yep, we're in. Huzzah. Good job, everybody. Yay. And just because I love my team so much, if people who are watching the stream right now don't know you already, where can they follow your content?
Twitch TV/RichHomieQuinn.
Naomi Kyle, just look me up.
Here, pass it, Naomi.
I'm just Chetsing on everything.
I'm PT Tech on everything.
I am Bricky on everything.
Go Team TNT! Woo! Woohoo! I forget, is that what we said our name was?
Yeah.
Team TNZ? TNT, oh, like dynamite. Woo! I got it. Okay, thank you, everybody. Yay! Handing it back to Ben.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Give it up for Team TNT. Is it okay? Are we still live? Okay, hey, we're back. All right, get out of here, winners. Yeah. All right, we don't need winners. We need team first place up here. All right, everybody, team first place? We don't even need trophies. Gaudy gold trophies. Ugh. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching here at Newegg. Just so everyone who's watching knows, what's your name? Where can they watch you? Where can they find your content?
Yes. What's up, you guys? I'm Skylar Seymour. You can find me at on all socials at Skylar There you go.
Hi, everybody. I'm Katie Benz. You can find me at twitch.tv/Katie Benz and Katie Benz most other places.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Kendall Lynn, and you can find me on all socials at Kendall Lynn.
Hey guys, I'm Tintin. You can find me on all socials at @TintinJokes.
And hi, guys. I'm Sarah, or Snackson and everything.
I'm Ben Tibbles, and you can find me at Newegg Studios, baby. Let's go! Thanks for watching. There'll be more streams just like this one where hopefully we'll win. We'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you for watching.